try to find my manhood in a job and in a car and in a woman and in the hood. But see, the hood wasn't good for me, but think of what I could be if y'all help me be the best that I can be. Help me fight against these inequities, these principalities, these diseases like AIDS, these police raids, these space invades on my mind, occupying my time while I try to make a dime in this world filled with crime. Living in this hypocrisy called democracy in this land that ain't free for you and me. This land of toil and stolen soil. Will I wait in a great debate till my past set straight? Will my fate be heaven's gate? Or is it too late for me to emancipate my mind and liberate my soul? Will I have control of my life? Will I have a wife in this land filled with strife? Can I make a firm stand here in slave land? This materialistic land, this capitalistic land where somebody gotta be rich and somebody gotta be poor and others want little and others have more. Is this fair? Does anybody even care? Do I cave and behave like a good Negro slave? Or do I fight for my right to be free? My right to be me? Mr. Misunderstood, but it's all good, cause through it all, y'all, I found my manhood. Peace, what's happening, my peeps? It's your boy Sparrow, coming to you live from the Sound Staff Studio. I'm just here trying to promote this new CD. I got this fresh little CD called Different.
Action.
I remember being about 15 and I was over at my friend's house, my best friend Steve Bradley, and he had a brother named Kurt Bradley, and we were all in his brother Kurt Bradley's basement, and we were all just listening to some of the pops like Duran Duran, the pop songs, Duran Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf, and then we were listening to all this music and then we started listening to some Ron DMC, and then my boy's brother Kurt came down and he said, y'all don't know what time it is. And I was like, what do you mean that y'all don't know what time it is? He said, y'all think this just started. This stuff been going on for years. This stuff just keep turning around in circles and circles. And rap started a long time ago. And he pulled out this Last Poet CD. An album. He put the album on. He played the album. And then he started going, rapping black. And I heard all of these poets speaking to my soul, because they started speaking about the plight of black folks, and they started talking about brothers are scared of revolution, and it was something that resonated in my soul. Then he gave me a book of Malcolm X. It was an autobiography of Malcolm X, and then also he gave me another book called Souls on Ice. And at 15, I just read autobiography of Malcolm X, and I read that from top to bottom. He gave me that at the Last Poet album. And I listened to that thing over and over and over again. And then I sought out other speakers like Gil Scott-Heron. And that was my beginning of poetry, my introduction into poetry and just the black voice and the activism movement. And shortly after that, I went to Fisk University and I took an acting class and a drama and speech class. And we had to do different monologues. And so I would take some of those poems that I got out of Black Voices like County Cullen, and I started acting them out. But that Black Voices book became like my Bible, because I always said that one day I wanted to write like this. And